You know what it is, Superstar J VIP Saturdays. Got the young bull in the building, man. Making a lot of noise worldwide. B-Lovee in the building, what's up?
What's the word? What's the word?
Yo, man, see, this guy's a smooth operator right here, man. He's the one that's going to get all your girls. You know what I mean? You see, I got to make him, you know what I mean? We got to light up the room. You know what I mean? Every female, and first it was every female in New York City, but every female in the country is rocking this record. First, how did you pick that record? Because you're a young bull. Like, do you know what sample that's from?
Yeah, that's the Mary J. Blige.
Okay. Have you met Mary yet?
Nah, I ain't meet her yet. I'm looking forward to it though.
All right, so Mary, she's people's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, this is the young bull. Mary, we need the record with you on it. You know what I mean? You on it. That would be crazy. The remix with Mary J. Blige singing the hook. You know what I mean? Monet, but AKA Mary singing the hook. You know what I mean? But when you heard that record, how did you like? You was like, man, this shit right here is crazy.
Like my mom, for me, my mom was older. My mom listened to that, cleaning up when I'm growing up. For me, on the regular. So I heard the sample. I'm like, nah, that's
gonna go.
Yeah, but then I had made it. I'm like, alright, cause I make. Music,
yeah.
Music. Oh, I bet. So me, I'm making drill music and shit, so my mom and them, they not about to listen for me.
Yeah.
So I'm making that. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna make something for the ladies, for my mom and them, so they can listen to it around the house. For me, similar to other shit she used to listen to.
Well, how do you feel that people that's your mom age wanna fuck you now, right now? You know what I'm saying? Like you got older females rocking to this record, and it was smart, you know what I mean? And thanks to Mom Dukes, because you intertwine with, the old, people that's still in the club, niggas like me, I'm still in the club, and we were familiar with the record. So when you went with the flow, how did you perfect that flow with that record?
I was just thinking, I was just in the moment, I'd be freestyling and shit, so it was
You freestyled that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was in a moment, then I'm tight though, cause it just came out. Cause if I knew if it was gonna drop or something, I would've made it a record. I would've tried to
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit, it's a hit record right now.
Facts.
When did you feel that? I always say this, you know what I mean, and rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I said this to him. I said, when did you feel like you was a celebrity? Like this shit is different for me right now.
Once I started for me sharing the same stage with bigger celebrities, like Meek Mill, for me Lil Baby, Dirk. For me, once it started having those times, for me people in the crowd, for me screaming, recording me,
I seen that. I seen it at one of the radio stations. I'm not gonna shout their company out, but I seen when they brung you out and the crowd went crazy.
Yeah.
Was you shocked? He was like, damn, they know me right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. It'd be for me, bro, I started doing shows, 400 people, 300 people, then the next week it's 3,000 people, 4,000 people, so it's
now the arenas.
Yeah, so it started getting every other weekend, we got shows. For me, it's going way more than doubling up. It's 300, 400 to 3,000, 4,000, 10,000.
I see you in Albany, man. Shout out to my guy Littles, man. Littles usually be knowing what's going on, and I seen y'all do that whole arena in Albany.
Yeah, for me,
he be on point.
That was my third show, and for me that was a crazy show. And the week before that, my first and second show was about 300, 200 people. So that was my third show. It was 3,000 plus people.
Yeah, screaming B-Love name.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Now B-Love, you got the flyest name. I thought I had an ill name, Superstar J, but you've been going for the ladies, man. How did you get that name?
My man's JJ.
Shout out to JJ.
My original name is Buddy.
Okay.
For me, I was named after the Chucky doll. My mom and them named me after Chucky doll.
Okay.
Then a movie came out for me, so people joking, Buddy Love.
Yeah.
Saying that.
The Nutty Professor, right?
Yeah,
Buddy Love. Okay.
He nah, fuck that. We're gonna just B-Love, B-Love, cause that was my Facebook name was Buddy Love.
Okay.
So we nah, B-Love.
Well, you know what? I always like when somebody I always say it's genuine when somebody name you. You know what I mean? When you don't think about the name, like my name was like, because since you were saying Buddy, right? And your name is Buddy. My name was, because I used to play ball, I was nice. It was Basketball J. So I was like, it was good for the hood, but when I started, doing it was like, nah, I got to do it. And what I always just say to people, I'm a rock out. He's like, yo, you should call yourself Superstar J. I was like, damn, that's ill right there. But now we got B-Lovee, right?
Yeah.
Now, when did you really start taking music seriously? When did you start doing it?
Like, at first, I made it like, I always liked the music. I had a love for music, always listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
I made I made two or three songs in like 2015. Me and my mans.
2015. So this ain't no overnight story, right here. This ain't no overnight success.
Yeah, we went to the studio 2-3 nights.
All right.
Yeah, you feel me? So then we stopped rapping for years. Like we only went there 2-3 nights. Stopped rapping for years. Then for me, the whole movement came. Like we had made the music. For me, we started a whole different Bronx wave. Like, So we just, for me, at first when we started doing it, it wasn't that serious because people didn't really see what we was doing, like shit was going on. But once we started hitting it, like it started hitting like the world,
the YouTubes and all that. Yeah.
What started going crazy?
What record you would say before your hit record that you started like seeing more views going up?
Brotherly Love.
Brotherly Love?
Yeah, that broke the door for us. Like me and K Flock, we was already like we was dropping hits. Like we was dropping songs that was buzzing. Like we was doing millions of views. But Brotherly Love, me, him, and Dougie B.
Yeah.
It broke the door for us. Like it went up. It's past 11 million views right now.
Wow.
So
those YouTube checks was looking crazy.
That's the one.
Be like, yo, that went straight to the account. Like, oh shit, okay.
That was the one that woke everybody up to see, like, start looking at us individually, like,
okay,
who he. Then from there on, we were just going crazy.
What part of the Bronx you from?
From the South Bronx, Cortland Avenue. South
Bronx. Shout out to the South Bronx. South Bronx is definitely on the map, and shout out to my guy A-Boogie, man. A-Boogie, like, talks highly of you, and I'm gonna give you a fun fact. I was doing that Blue A-Boogie up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? That shit was kind of crazy. I was the one that, you know what I mean, gave him that, you know what I mean, that first look on radio, and when you be around him, you can ask him like, yo, Superstar J, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I see the same energy and the same, you know, talent that you got, and it's good that BX, you know, artists are sticking together as far as, you know what I mean, him at this stage of his career and him selling a bunch of records. I know he's like, what type of advice did he give you?
I mean, he just be putting me on the stuff that he wish he did at like early age, like starting his career. So he just be trying to, for me, not have me make those mistakes that he made.
Smart.
So for me, he be like trying to keep me around. I mean, make sure, for me, you know, people trying to try as best as they could, you know, keeping on a good track.
Nah, that's
so,
good.
For me, shout out to bro though, definitely.
Shout out to A, man. I remember A told me that it was probably like the second time he came. He's like, yo, Jay, I spent like $400,000 on jeans. Yeah, that's kind of different, you know what I mean? Like, well,
yeah, definitely.
Like
the stuff he don't be wanting me, like, for me, that right there is what he don't want me to do, like sit there and just blow bags.
Yeah.
Trying to have me on investments and stuff like that. Like,
smart. You know what I mean? Where you'll be rich and you'll be super rich. So what would you do? You know what I mean? We see what now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Meek and Hov that, you know, they're saying, you know, they're trying to not have people, you know, get indicted like for lyrics in their song. You know what I mean? And what's the type of thing that you do now that to avoid, you know what I mean, just avoid trouble? You know what I mean? I remember one time Jay-Z said, Biggie said, yo, come to the club, and Ho said he seen some people, he was like, man, I ain't really trying to go there tonight. And Biggie was like, yo, you know what I mean, why you didn't come? And Biggie told him, like, you know, sometimes just stay home. You gotta stay home. So what do you do now to avoid trouble and just stay, you know what I mean, stay with your peeps? I see you playing video games and all that. What do you do to avoid, you know, trouble now?
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home. Play 2K.
Yeah, you got the money. You can make the club come to you. You know what I mean?
You got for me, make the money.
Yeah.
Chill out. For me, all that extras. I was want to take care of fam. Chill with the guys. Stay out the way.
How's your mom feel, man? That you know what I mean? You about to, I don't know if you bought her that big house, but you know what I mean? How do you feel about, you know, copping Mom Duke's that house?
Yeah, definitely. She definitely, for me, proud, happy, not living in the Bronx no more.
Oh, fat, yo.
I used to be.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's definitely happy and enjoying her time right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Man, so just the New York wave, I want to congratulate you. And when's the project coming out? I know that you know you're throwing these singles out, but what is the project and what's the name of it?
Love Don't Live Here, but I can't give her the exact date when it's going to
yeah.
but Love Don't.
It'll be love on his I'm gonna fuck every bitch in the world type shit. That's what's going on. Love Don't Live Here. Oh, what do we expect on this album, man? Because I know, and what celeb that you feel like, you was like, yo, this motherfucker hit me up and was feeling my music. Who surprised you? Like, what celebrity you was like, man, they heard my record?
I know, like, this little baby.
Mm.
He wrote me on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he added me on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Can we see a B-Lovee and Little Baby record coming soon?
Like a record, like for me, every interview they be asking, you know, that's a person that inspired me for me wanting to make music too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I seen the last interview you was saying, I think Chief Keef influenced you. Yeah. Who else influenced you?
Saying Chief Keef, Little Baby.
Another fun fact. I blew up I blew up Chief Keef too.
Word.
Yeah, like you gotta look at the YouTubes, man. Yeah. It's a funny story. Chief Keef and them came out here in a van, and he told me, he said, and this is crazy. He said, I'm only doing interviews if they buy me True Religion jeans. This is before he blew up. You know what I mean? This was True Religion was crazy. True was like $600-700. He's like, yo, Jay, I ain't do no interviews, just you, but I'm just gonna do it with. If somebody buy me, you know what I mean? If they buy jeans, we good. So, influences Chief Keef. Can we see a B-Lovee and a Dirt record?
I hope so. I can't wait.
So, Dirt, that's my guy right there, too. B-Lovee and Dirt. And one more, you know, I see everybody, you know, you got the whole New York City. Yeah. You know, everybody has the where did this flow come from? You know what I mean? It's different. Do you have the other side of the flow, like, cause it's like this flow is, I don't even know how you catch the beat.
I just be in there trying to say whatever come to my head. I'll be just trying to, for me, make everything good. I don't know.
It's talent, right?
Yeah, it just be how it be.
That's what it is, man. I appreciate you. I want to get into one more record. You name a record, you know what I mean, I can play. And ladies, y'all calling up for B-Lovee. He said y'all gotta hold on. Y'all gotta buy his, you know what I mean, we don't do the streams. We go to the store and we buy it for $1.35. You know what I mean? We might go to the YouTube and run it up, but we download, right? That's what we do.
Yeah, definitely download that. Everything coming soon.
You know what it is, man. He too smooth, man. I gotta keep him away from my fucking nieces and shit, man. You know what it is. Holla back, B-Lovee Superstar J. You heard?